Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 first things to do for the Xiaomi 12X. The first things I want to show you are for our eyes because there's a flickering mode here, an anti-flickering mode here inside. Usually if the display light is a bit lower, the screen starts flickering and you can remove this flicker stuff. Let me show you what I mean. So for that, just scroll down here. Then you will have here the control center, and a part of the control center is here the symbol for the settings. So just tap on it. Then you need to go to the point display, and here we will have the point anti-flicker mode. Okay, and if you enable it now here, the anti-flicker mode, he will gives you maybe first a 1 because the refreshing rate of the phone is up to 120 Hertz, but if you enable this anti-flicker mode, you have just 60 Hertz here. And but let me tell you, for that, usually the phone is working with just 60 Hertz, and it saves as well energy. So that mode would be the best here for your eyes. It will reduces the stress. And there are some more options to reduce the stress, because if you're looking too often on your smartphone screen, whenever it's low light or much light and so on, there's a lot of blue light. And this blue light gives your eyes also a lot of stress. But there's a filter here included, which one reduces that blue light. So for that, just scroll down here right next to the camera again. And then you will have here some shortcuts. And if you scroll down again down here at the shortcuts, you will have some more options. And one of these options is the reading mode. If you enable this reading mode, you see that the screen has changed already a bit the color. It's a little yellow touch because the colors are now more warm, and that reduces the blue light. But I would recommend to you to long press this reading mode, so the eye. So then you are in the settings for the reading mode. And basically we have the classic mode here. I would recommend it also to you. And now just tap here on the arrow. And now you can change the color temperature. And as more warm it is, as better it is for your eyes. To be honest, it's a bit unusual at the beginning, but after a few days you're absolutely used to, and it will really protect your eyes. In case, let me go back one step here. In case you don't like that, you don't like it, then you should have it at minimum in the evening hours, and in the night. Because this is the moment where your eyes also feel a lot of stress. They are tired already, and it can affect your sleep. And I would recommend to you to have it a minimum at night. And if you want to have it only at the night, so in the evening hours, just schedule it here below. And then you can set it up with a good night's read. So that means when the sun sets, this blue light filter will turn on, and if the sun rises, the blue light filter will turn off automatically. And there's a mode which one supports this blue light filter as well in the evening hours. So for that, just scroll down again right next to the camera, scroll down here at the shortcuts of more, that's the dark mode. Because if everything is dark around you and you look on a bright screen, you know what I mean, that's not really comfortable. And if you enable the dark mode, then many stuff is dark what have been white before. And let me long press also now the dark mode. As you can see, we are at the settings here and everything is dark now. I would recommend to you, because you should use it only in the evening hours or in the night, because on the day you will have problems to read something on your display screen if you have a lot of sunlight maybe. So just enable it in the evening hours, and then you don't have to do it always by your own. Just schedule it here and turn on. And here it's automatically scheduled from sunset and to sunrise. The next mode I want to show you is to make the phone a bit faster. Because if you open apps, like the Play Store here, you will have always little animations. They zoom something out and it zooms in and so on. And you can remove these animations, and your phone will feel much faster without these animations, and the performance is also better because the phone doesn't have to work with these animations and so on. So let me show you what I mean. So just scroll down right next to the camera here, go to the symbol for the settings, then scroll down now to the point additional settings, and here you will need the point accessibility, and now you have a little list here above, general vision, hearing and so on, and just tap here on vision. Then you have much more options here now, and one of them is to remove animations. Okay, and now if I open apps here, they're immediately there, and they're also immediately gone. Also much faster gone than before. Let me turn off to remove the animations, that the animations there. You see, it is much slower now, and if I enable these removing animations here, then it goes much faster. The next mode I want to show you is again for our eyes a bit, because we can increase the text size, and the display is big enough to do that also here at the 12X. So let me show you what I mean. Just scroll down right next to the camera, go to the symbol for the settings, then go to the point display. And by the way, I have already increased my text size. That's the reason why you can read it much better here now. And then just go here on text size. And I would recommend to you, like me here, to put it on L. Basically, we have the S size, but you see, it is small. But to do something for your eyes, just go here on L. But don't put it too large here, because you can upgrade it to XXL. Don't put it too large. The reason is you have notifications here, the control center. So you have the notification center, sorry, and it affects the preview. If you enlarge the text size too much, you have not that many here at the previews for your notifications. And you can clone apps with this phone. So that means that you can have 2 Facebook accounts maybe on one phone here, or you can have also 2 WhatsApp accounts on one phone. Why not? Hey, you can insert 2 SIM cards. Why not having 1 WhatsApp for each number? Same thing also with stuff here like Clash of Clans. Can also clone the app, and you can have 2 villages here at Clash of Clans, or the 2 Netflix accounts. If you use 2 accounts from your friends, you know what I mean. One is blocked, and then just switch to the other one. You can do a lot of stuff with it. Let me show you what I mean. So just scroll down right next to the camera, tap on the symbol for the settings, and then let's go to the point apps, and here we will need to point dual apps. Okay, first of all, you have to create it. So then you will give you a list here which apps are available here. You see many. And let's clone maybe a WhatsApp. Just tap here on WhatsApp, go on dual apps to confirm, and then for the very first time we allow you, just tap here on turn on. Created successfully, that sounds great. Let's continue with Instagram. By the way, many phones have app cloners, but only for messaging services, and Instagram most of the time is not part of it. So Xiaomi is doing it very well. And you can clone also so much more. So your apps, let's take the example here with Clash of Clans. Let's have also a second Amazon account. Why not? Okay, just an example. Now let's go back here and let's have a look how it looks like then, how you can recognize them. Okay, my main Instagram account, my second one. My main WhatsApp account, my second one. My main Clash of Clans account, my second one. And as you can see, you have always here an orange mark at the corner, and this is how you can recognize your second apps. So always the orange mark here marks the second app. Please take care. If you remove one day the first app, the second app will disappear as well. So keep your app. I think you know what I mean. And another nice feature I would recommend to you is to enable the one-handed mode. The screen is still large, also if the 12X is compact and so on. I still cannot reach everything with one thumb, but there's a way to make the screen a bit smaller. Let me show you what I mean, and then you just work here with the navigation bar later. Let me show you what I mean. So just scroll down here and go to the symbol for the settings. Then let's scroll down to the point additional settings. And here is the point one-handed mode. And you should turn it on. And then whenever you swipe below here at the navigation bar, like this, from the inside to the outside, then you will have here this mini screen. And you can do all the stuff you want to do with it. You can even play games and so on, look in the internet and so on. You can work completely with it. Just tap here on the outside to be back in the regular mode. I swiped from the home button to the recent tab button here. If you swipe to the other side, to the back button, you have it on the other side. So important to know if you are left-handed or right-handed now. So just swipe like this, and now I have completely access here with one thumb, with one hand. And as I told you, whenever you're ready with, just tap here on the outside and you're back at a regular mode. Let's go to the next point now. It's saving energy. I really recommend to you one feature. It's also, again, for the health, because if you sleep, you don't need your phone, to be honest. And I know many people who wakes up and check their phones and to check the notifications and so on. Or some people are waking up because they receive some calls in the night, some unnecessary calls and some unnecessary messages and so on. Just turn off your phone. No? Just turn off your phone. It gives you less stress and it saves energy. No? Let me show you what I mean. Just go here to the security app. So the green app with the white shield in it. So then go to the point battery. So then you have here at first a battery statistics and so on. And I want to go here to the second point, battery. And there's a point named scheduled power on off. Okay, and here you can schedule a power on time and what I meant, a power off time. So you can schedule always, as usually if you work, also if you don't work, you have a time where you go to bed. And then you can set up here a time when the phone should turn off, usually maybe 30 minutes after you're going to bed or something like this, or before as you want. And then you can set up also a repeating time here. So just if you want to have it on weekdays, so if you say, okay, on the weekend, I want to have the time a bit extended and so on. But to be honest, if the phone turns off automatically, you can turn it on also on whenever you want. But if the phone is turned off, first of all, it saves energy, and second, you don't check your phone always, and it gives you really less stress then, by the way. You should really do that. So let's keep going on with every day here. And then, of course, you can also schedule a power on time. If you say, okay, usually I'm waking up at 7, then you can set up about 7, or you can change the time if you get up later or earlier. Then, yeah. Also, it's a very nice tool, and I really recommend this feature to you. Okay, we are almost at the end, and at the end I want to show you a few ways to have some nice shortcuts if you want to do some actions very quick. May like to start the camera. May your phone is on standby, you have to unlock it first, then here swipe to the camera, and then you have the camera and so on. But this is taking time. Let me show you a nice mode to have the camera very quickly. For that, just scroll down right next to the camera. I think you know this already. Then go to the symbol for the settings. And then we need to go to the point additional settings. And one point is here, gesture shortcuts. Okay, I want to launch the camera here with double pressing the power button. So that means whenever I double press now the power button, I'm immediately at the camera without wasting time. I don't have to look for the camera app and so on. And also pretty cool. Also, if my phone is on standby, it works as well. Just double press the power button and I'm immediately at the camera without unlocking the screen or looking for the camera app and so on. Hey, maybe this saves you a great picture one day. And there are some more shortcuts I would recommend to you. For that, just scroll on right next to the camera and go to the symbol for the settings. Go to the point, home screen, system navigation, button shortcuts. By the way, this just works if you have the buttons here, so the navigation bar thing, what I prefer, by the way. You can, if you work with gestures, it doesn't work if you have the buttons here. Just go in button shortcuts, and then you can put also some actions here on these buttons. No? The back button is okay, you go back one step. Home button also clear, also recent tabs. If you press it, you see you recently opened tabs. And you can make also some other actions if you long press these buttons here below. If you long press the home button, you have the Google Assistant and so on already. But we can also put some actions here on the back button, maybe on the torch. So that means whenever I long press now the back button, I have my torch. The back button is still working. If I just press it for short, I'm going back. And if I long press it, I on the torch or off the torch with. Now, so you can do many stuff with, and I would recommend to you to set it up a bit. And yeah, there are many things, many nice things here on that phone. I hope I could give you some tips and tricks to set up a phone here in that video. And maybe if you like it, you could give me a nice comment or give me a thumbs up. That would be very helpful for my videos. Thank you so much for. And I've created, by the way, also some other videos if you're interested in, or you can also subscribe me to don't miss a new one. Thank you so much for all your support, and maybe the next time. Ciao.